slowly into the silent night, an endless fall, like cuts from 1,000 knives. I hear you call, but I'm still stumbling in the dark, a silent howl as I dissolve into your arms. I waited now, seduced by a sweet mirage. We could leave or we could stay, sedated, stayed or wide awake. I can't do this anymore, it's hurting like it never has before. We could leave or we could stay, sedated, stayed or wide awake. I can't do this anymore, it's hurting like it never has before. Jaded, the scar you left is like an open wound. I'm down and low, don't wake me up, it's still too soon. I hear you call, but I'm still falling deep in love. I'm washed away and carried to your sweet embrace. I waited now, seduced by a sweet mirage. We could leave or we could stay, sedated, stayed or wide awake. I can't do this anymore, it's hurting like it
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Shadows of Remnants, Season 1, Episode 4. I forget what we named this episode.
I don't remember either. Don't worry about it.
Something Skin and Bones.
That's right.
I am Pia USA, aka She Studios, your production zombie for today's game. Rawr. Actually, no, production zombie for today's game.
Okay, thank you.
And yes, we have new sound effects for today's game. I am going to pass it over to our
Maybe also switch the stream to be...
our zombie master. Yes, give me a moment. There we go, zombie master.
Hi.
Hi. Who do you want to go next?
Well, I mean, let's go with our favorite resident himbo.
Yeah, that seems accurate for him.
That one Chad dump truck.
One, I don't think you guys understand. He is probably the... who else here has a 5 in their intelligence? I want to know.
Let me check my character sheet, damn it.
Okay, he's just a little bit smarter than Virginia.
My intelligence is... hold on, let me go skills. Nope.
But hey everybody, it's your boy Chad Dump Truck.
I decided to not go full min-max with that.
I have a 5 in intelligence, apparently.
I hate to say I kind of went full min-max, but I also built Chad Dump Truck in like 5 minutes, so...
Yeah, okay, that's fair. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's right. This is about the time that they would be doing that. Okay. So how you doing, Chad?
Oh, we're about to find out, but the player's doing alright. I like to pass it over to my personal favorite character of the show, Virginia.
Oh, hi. I'm Virginia. Well, Katie Wynn. I play Virginia,
There you
and
go.
Excuse me, folks.
apparently she is the group den mother
That's fair.
and a closet sociopath.
And a closet sociopath?
Yeah. I mean, she did shoot a college student without remorse.
Yeah, sorry, my cat's trying to get in my room, and you know what that means when it tries to get in my room. It likes to do things on my bed it's not supposed to.
Ah.
So,
Your
Yeah,
camera
no.
is like glitching, my dude.
Yes, I know, it's because it's constantly overheating, because there's a magnet that connects it to my thing up here. And then the other thing is, like, the magnet's interfering with the signal, so it's going to do that regardless.
Yeah.
So you don't have to deal with a very glitchy apocalyptic camera. Hey, if it's a theme!
It is a
Yeah.
theme.
Yeah. Yeah, if I move too much, it will... oh, it might have fixed it. I think.
Oh.
Well, we'll see.
Well, let's not jinx it.
Right. Oh, nope, there it goes.
But we have someone new here too.
Yes,
Yeah.
we do. Please, new person, introduce your
Ghost.
ghost. Yes, that's a good. Yeah.
I am Evil Intent. I'm playing Ash, who you'll probably see
Momentarily.
not right away.
Yeah, not right away, but yeah.
Yes.
The zombie attacking Chad Dump Truck is just it's just Ash covering zombie blood, guts, and gore.
Nope. Don't touch me.
No, Ash is somewhere else on the campus right now.
Mm,
Yep.
yep.
I'm having too much fun with these sound effects.
Yes, you are.
Yes. Yes.
I
you are.
personally think the GM should be in charge of the sound effects, but
I do
I
not
can
have
make that happen.
not right now.
Okay, GM says no.
Because that would involve moving things around and on my in the thing and just
Yeah,
no.
no. Okay, yeah. So, go ahead, Resident Zombie Master.
Let's see. Well, you haven't introduced yourself. No, you have introduced yourself.
Yes, I have. I am Douglas White, aka PAKNUSA RT Studios, your production zombie, RAR.
That's okay. That's what I thought. And hi, I am your wonderful zombie master, Patricia Walsh. I'm going to be throwing zombies and anything else I can think of your way. Maybe,
Tempted to push the
possibly.
button, but I won't. Looks at the zombies in the back room. Not yet. Wait for it.
Wait for it. Wait for it. And on that particular note,
We'll be right back after the opening intro, folks. Stay tuned.
Do you lie awake at night? Are you afraid to turn out the lights? Is there something you're scared of? What's there out in the dark? Make sure to keep all your windows locked. Do you surrender? You try to stay awake. These walls you can't escape. Here's one for the lonely hearts, for the ones that fear the dark. You better run out of here. Bet you can't look the other way. Here's one for the broken road. That's the only one you know. You better run out, truth or dare. Get me out, take me anywhere but here. Oh, anywhere but here. Wanting something good to come, waiting for things to run away from. Are you just hiding? Yeah, walking into the fire, talking like you never die, like you're immortal. You try to stay awake. These walls you can't escape. Here's one for the lonely hearts, for the ones that fear the dark. You better run out of here. Bet you can't look the other way. Here's one for the broken road. That's the only one you know. You better run out, truth or dare. Get me out, take me anywhere but here. Here's one for the lonely hearts, for the ones that fear the dark. You better run out of here. Bet you can't look the other way. Here's one for the broken road. That's the only one you know. You better run out, truth or dare. Get me out, take me anywhere but here.
Yeah.
that's fair.
There we go.
That is so fair.
And we are back. Welcome back to the apocalypse. How's everyone doing?
I have a cat on my desk. So clearly,
Is it a zombie cat?
no. It's
It must
Pepper.
be a-
God.
It must be a zombie cat.
No, Pepper's God. They can't be infected.
Are they wearing the stolen plot armor from the last session?
Yes. Clearly.
Of course
So that's
they
where
are.
that plot armor went.
And they're not taking it off because Pepper's amazing. Oh yes, Peppy boy.
I have no doubt that he's
I
amazing.
can imagine Chad just petting Pepper like an evil villain.
No, that was gonna be Bullet's thing.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, but then I killed the cat. Sorry.
No,
cats were
I
harmed.
killed the cat.
No cats were
I
harmed during
ki-
the making of that production.
I killed the cat, which I feel very badly about.
Anyway, we should get back to the game.
Yes,
We
please.
should.
Previously on Shadows of Remnants.
Where we last left off, our intrepid band got up the next morning, made plans to do made a list of what they had to do, and they decided that today that they were going to go and try to find it was tires for the bus, find weapons. They were going to go to a home improvement store. They were going to go to a drugstore. They were going to go to a fast food restaurant. All the only two things that they have done is getting the tires and getting weapons. The rest of the stuff they have not done yet. Making new allies, like talk to the dreaded cheerleaders.
Which might be a slight bit more difficult now.
Just slightly, yes.
One of them really had to cheer. Let's just say they may have broken a leg.
Possibly. Any rate,
Mm.
so as our intrepid band did their various things, and they came back, the rest of the group decided to go into the workshop where Chad continued to work on the bus. No, Chad finished working on the bus. He was working on the perimeter.
Just making sure it's ready for tonight, you know.
Reinforcing where he can reinforce and stuff. That's where we decided that's what you decided that you were doing, right?
Well, I was finishing up, and then I was about to head back inside.
Right. Okay, gotcha. Oh, I did put that.
And then brains hit the fan.
And then brains hit the fence.
Then what I like to call a dasher came out.
A dasher.
Oh, that's a good name for a zombie type.
Well, I would argue that this isn't a night prowl, which I named the other ones at night, because, it's not night yet. A dasher, is just a fast zombie.
Okay.
I have zombie types written down for what Chad calls them.
Please
okay.
add them to the zombie type list in our chat.
You mean your Twitch chat?
Not Twitch chat, the Discord. Under the next game thing.
Oh my god, they killed Kitty! Kitty! Thank you, Lemon! No, we have not killed the cat.
The horror zombie game where it says, zombie types.
I'll work on it later.
The forum post.
Forum post, yeah.
And anyway, Zombie Master. Do I have time to respond before this thing gets a bite out of me?
You just might. I am actually...
Oh yeah, I forgot we're in battle mode.
I am actually getting the picture. Oop. Except that's not where I wanted to add the picture. There we go. You keep moving the thinking back and forth.
If I go fast enough, I can make a copy of myself.
Really? Love to see you try.
Bushido Jutsu!
Okay.
Oh no, the Chads, they're duplicating. We must call the herd.
Oh God. No.
Quickly deploy the zombies.
Yes. Quickly deploy the zombies.
So are we just rolling initiative out of curiosity?
No, because this guy's gonna attack first. So if I'm using a punch that strength versus strength and brawling.
It would. Okay, hold on. Can you send me the zombie sheet? I'll make sure it's all set up.
I didn't write a zombie sheet.
Okay. So, yeah, strength and brawling,
Okay.
and a punch is a D4, I believe.
Yes, that I have written down. Plus strength.
Yeah.
That I have written down. And a kick is a D4. I think it's times strength though.
Yeah, times strength. Because it's not plus, it times it.
Yep. Okay. Let's see first if we hit you. Well, I rolled 2d6, and that was a 4 altogether. Plus 4, that's 8.
It's not D6, it's a D10.
It's a D10. Whoops.
Yeah.
It's a single D10.
Yes.
Let's try this again. Okay, that's a 8 plus 4. That's a 12. Yeah,
Okay, that does hit.
that does hit. 12 points damage.
Oh, that actually really fucking hurts.
Yes, it does.
Chad's turn, right?
Yep.
LeBlanc.
Dude. LeBlanc.
And this is the zombies' response.
Holy wow.
40 damage.
Damn, yes. Okay. Enough with the sound effects.
Okay.
Dun 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 dun. LeBlanc.
No, it's more of a let's see how far we can hit the head to make a home run.
That was
Chad just goes 4. Bonk.
Pretty much. This poor. Yep. Okay. He goes again.
Can we hear the commotion outside?
Yes. Yes, you do. You hear the roar of a zombie, and then the satisfying hit of somebody hitting flesh.
Yeah, she's gonna drop what she's doing, pick up her weapons, and run outside.
Okay. This is a kick. He's gonna try to push you away from him. And that was a 9.
Hold on. Is
Oh,
the
wait a
zombie
minute.
dead?
Wait a minute. How many times did you hit him?
Once. 40 damage once. The other rules was just make sure everything was working, like before the stream.
Okay. No, he's not quite dead yet. He looks real hurt though.
Cool.
Yeah.
Then, that is it for Chad's turn. Well, I like to move closer to the door to get ready to go inside.
Okay. So you're backing up.
Yeah, I'm getting off my scaffolding and getting to the door.
Okay. The zombie, moves quickly to you. So yes, a what did you call them before?
Dasher.
A dasher. And he's moving quickly towards you. Huh? And as I said, he's doing a kick. That's 9. 32.
How much damage was that?
No. I was rolling to hit. That was a 9.
Yeah, 9. Yeah, that hits.
God damn. 13.
Oh yeah, no, Chad's ribs are like really fucking hurt right now.
Okay. Alright. Yee. So who else is gonna join the fray?
Doug is like was cooking dinner and he hears the sound over near the window and he's like, oh shit. He drops the pan on the fire, turns and says, oh shit. Turns around, quickly turns off the burner so that it's not a grease fire in the base, and then moves the pan off to the burner and then sprints to the door grabbing his gun on the way out.
Okay, so I think Virginia's gonna get there slightly faster than you are since Virginia was already moving. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you do?
The moment I assume she's able to get outside.
So Chad, you are...
Does Chad have a time to respawn against the zombie? Because Chad was pre-combat, like already in combat.
Yes. Are you going to... you were backing up to the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
The door is inward, so it's a push to enter.
Okay, so... For you to push to enter, for them to pull to leave.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Oh, we're gonna be fighting over the door. This is gonna be fun.
Probably
Very simply, I like to LeBlanc again, as the zombie had moved up to try to hit me, so it's in melee.
Mm-hmm.
12 to hit, 60 damage.
As you see this zombie do an almighty kick to you, which does push you back just a little bit, but you do have enough room to swing your what do you have? You have a baseball bat, right?
Yep.
Old
Reliable.
Old reliable. You go LeBlanc.
DM, may I describe this? Because is the zombie dead?
Yes. Zombie is very dead.
With all of the muscles Chad has, it contorts a bit as his veins are visible on his arms. Chad knows his life is in danger, so with all of his strength, he's going to shatter the bat right across the fucking head of the zombie, having the head of the zombie explode. But my wooden baseball bat, Old Reliable, is no longer operational. I've lost my weapon.
Oh no! Oh no!
As splinters go flying everywhere.
As splinters go flying everywhere. Okay.
To be fair, I've had this bat ever since the start of the apocalypse. I would think at some point it would break.
Yes. Okay.
But after that, I like to quickly go towards the door, see Virginia. Let me inside, please.
Yeah, she'll throw open the door, and as the zombie runs after Chad...
Well, zombie's dead. It's
Zombie's
just
dead.
almost nighttime. It's almost nighttime.
Yeah.
Then, yeah, inside.
Fucking locking the door with the locks I have on it.
Mm-hmm.
Doug rounds the corner with his gun drawn. I heard commotion. What's going on? Like he's like in full like combat like that, like pointing the gun at the camera.
I got jumped, but I'm okay. My ribs hurt a bit.
Are you scratched or infected in any way?
No, it just punched and kicked me.
I'm gonna go get the medkit just in case. He runs off to go get the medkit.
I'm trying to figure out how to take one of these things off.
Just press delete on the.
Backspace. Well, I have it selected backspace.
Okay, got it.
So DM, this is a good question. Are we playing hardcore survival healing rules, or are we playing like Hollywood healing rules?
Probably Hollywood movie healing.
Cool.
Why do I need to roll to heal? Because I think Doug is a healer. If my sheet would load, that'd be great. Come on, Doug.
Okay. So, do we have a med kit? That is the first question.
I would assume that you. Well, I don't want to assume, but I'm feeling like since it's your base chat, it's your decision if the GM allows it.
I would argue we wouldn't have the med kit, and that's why we need to go get medical supplies.
Fair. We don't even have bandages or anything, right?
We have spare cloths we can use, but I'm not bleeding. That's the thing.
No,
Yeah, my
you...
sheet is not loading, so I have to reload the session.
Okay.
I probably have some bruises, like some bruised areas, and maybe some internal bruising, but
Yeah.
because that combat took me to half HP.
Yep.
Yeah.
He hit like a mother trucker.
Like a dump truck.
Like a dump truck.
Alright.
No,
my
like
game is not loading.
A combat with a zombie is very dangerous in this system.
There it goes.
Mm-hmm.
I have no doubt if it was anyone else, they probably would be like, you need to like surgery type of injuries.
Yeah.
But movie healing. Okay.
Oh, I don't even
So-
tell him that.
A character recovers 1 life point per constitution per day of rest under medical care until it reaches 0 or higher. Let's see, I didn't go to 0.
No, I didn't.
So since I didn't go to 0, I just recover my constitution score per day of rest. I had to spend days off my feet, like actually resting to recover that HP.
Okay.
Alright.
What's up?
Virginia's just gonna go back to what she was doing. She doesn't really have any medical training, and she knows it, so can't help him
Neither
none.
does Doug, but he's going to try.
Fair enough.
Hang on. You go ahead and try. I'm looking up.
What would I roll for like medical check? Because I don't have like a skill in medicine.
Is there a skill in medicine?
No.
Yes, medicine is a learnable skill.
Yes,
There's
but
also first aid. but-
Yeah,
I don't have either.
of course. So,
Just roll on
I-
default.
that's up to the D.
Well, I mean, if you don't have the skill, you don't have the skill.
Yeah, true. So he's like frantically like looking through the like what little supplies we have, and he says, "I'm just gonna hand these to you. I have no idea what I'm doing. Patch yourself up."
The DM. Okay, there is a rule here for the DM. The DM can choose how long it takes for a character to recover based on the injuries he or she has sustained. The normal rules is if you don't go to 0, you recover your con score per day of rest. However, the DM can determine how long it takes to recover life points. So, in theory, we could do D&D long rest rules where after a after resting for like a whole day or so, we get all of our life points back. Unless we take serious injuries.
I think that would probably be. It'll be easier on me.
Alright.
So, is it a full day of rest or just 8 hours of rest?
I think I'm going to make it 8 hours of rest.
Okay, so
you have to sleep the whole night.
Okay.
Oh no, wait. Sleep for most of the night. Sorry, because this is 24 hours.
Doug hands you the cloths and stuff like that and says, I have to go get dinner finished. I hope it didn't get cold. He heads off to back to the cooking area.
I just grab a towel and start wiping the blood off me because, like I keep saying, I didn't take a cut or any open wounds, so the gauze is actually not useful here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
But he just Doug just piled it up next to you, in the in the little toolbox that you carry it in.
Yeah.
And just left it there for you to deal with while he went to go back cooking. As you hear the smell of whatever supplies we have left cooking.
How do you hear a smell?
Well, smell though.
Yeah.
Sorry, hear the sound and the smell.
There you go.
Sorry. It smells okay. It's, survival.
How do you hear a smell? You have a specific kind of sensory problem. No, that's not funny. That's
No. Alright, so... Yep.
So, the night... The sun sinks below the horizon.
Yep.
And you all start to hear the zombies once again trying to get in, knowing that there are live something or others in here. They are definitely trying.
Yep. After dinner is
Wow.
eaten, Doug would like to volunteer to take the next watch.
Who's that is the next question. Who's doing first watch? Who's doing second watch?
I probably can't do any watches because of, I have to rest.
Yes, you have
I
to
don't mind
rest.
pulling a double watch.
I mean, in all fairness, I think you should probably leave it to the person that is trained to do that, pulling a double.
Yep.
There.
So Virginia will pull the double.
Okay.
I'll do first watch then. Climbs up the ladder to the roof.
Okay. So you two are up on the roof, and you definitely see the sea of zombies surrounding you. It's kind of like that game, There Will Be Millions, like the wall of zombies.
Oh yeah, that.
I mean, sounds like World War Z to me.
It sounds like World War what?
Z.
Z, yes. Another excellent visual. Yeah.
Yes.
But the repairs that Chad did to the fence seem to be holding up. They cannot get in. They're pounding on the fence.
What fence? We don't have a fence. We have a wall.
Oh, I mean a wall. Sorry.
Yep.
They're pounding on the wall.
Yep. All right. So nothing gets in. Nothing tries to do anything.
Does anybody want to have any scenes during the night, or?
Well,
you
while we're
wanna-
on watch, I'm gonna be pulling out my my acoustic guitar Well, it's actually an electric guitar, but he's playing an acoustic right now, and he's just slowly strumming the notes up on the top, just singing it's a song of survival. I will play instrument. I know it says drums, but I'm gonna change it to my my electric guitar set.
All right.
Okie dokie.
He wants to do that. Let him do it.
Yep, the song's pretty good. It's Highway to Hell.
Yeah, that's the song about survival.
Oh Lord.
That is the song about the exact opposite of that.
Well, Highway to the Danger Zone. Sorry, that one.
Danger Zone is a little better, yes.
Yeah, Danger Zone.
My poor little brain was flipping between
I know.
Highway to Hell to Danger Zone and back. Just kind of my brain's going ding 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 ding.
It doesn't work.
I know it doesn't. That's what's making my brain go.
Maybe no. Best ever. He's doing a mashup of the two songs on his guitar.
And it's coming out horribly. No, it isn't actually.
No, he's actually figured out how to lyrically do it because he's skilled in instruments.
Yes. And are you doing this quietly? I mean, there are.
He's doing it quietly. He's like slowly strumming like the strings and stuff like that on his electric guitar acoustically.
Oh, good, you're not pulling an Eddie Munson.
Oh God, no, not up here. He'd do it inside the base, definitely, but like not during the night.
Okay. Virginia, are you doing anything other than surveying all you see?
Not. I mean, not particularly, because, focus is probably what you need the most of doing this.
True. Okay. Does anything want to happen inside the base while this is going on? Chat Jump Truck is resting. I know that much.
Yeah. I like to state I'm sleeping in the bus.
Okay. That sounds about fair.
Sorry, I need a moment. I have had technical malfunctions.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
I'm pretty much good to go.
I spilled
the
my
next
soda
bit.
all over my keyboard.
Oh no.
Oh no. This is why I step away and drink my water. Because water is the essence of survival.
Yeah. Dr. Telson has after they're retired to the bedroom. Isabella has stayed up a little bit. She's worried about you, Virginia. Worried about her mom.
Okie dokie.
This is at the beginning of the night. She is going to go to bed, a little bit later. She comes up and she sees you. So, Mom, what did you guys end up doing today? I mean, you guys were gone for most of the day. Not that I was all that bored. I mean, Dr. Carey was very interesting and kind of teaching me about the intricacies of the language of English.
He likes to do that.
Yeah, well, I mean, you keep saying that education is important. So
Yeah, it is.
So what did you guys end up doing today?
Well, I mean, we managed to find the tires for the bus downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
We found a gun dealer that happens to. Well, I can't say if he's crazy or not, but he tends to treat military people with respect, so that was a
Well,
thing.
I mean, was he also military? I mean, you always said that military
Yes.
knows what military.
He was a major, it looks like. Or it looked like.
Oh, so he was higher ranked than you.
Yes, I wasn't the end all.
I knew that. I I do worry every time you go out and you go out and I worry that you're not going to come back.
Well, that'll never happen. But I would be more concerned with the two kids that keep going out with me. They're smart, don't get me wrong, but
Question: Are you saying this while you're still upstairs on the roof?
Technically, all three of you are up on the roof. I'm assuming
she
that
stepped away.
yeah.
Like,
Okay, so Doug doesn't hear this. You just hear
No,
the
Doug
slow,
doesn't. Yep.
subtle notes of Highway to Hell crossed with Highway to the Danger Zone in the background.
Yep.
Just the very tail end of the song is what you're hearing.
All right.
but other than that, it wasn't not all that bad. It was actually rather uneventful. Kind of like going into town before.
Okay. Well, I know it wasn't your intention to get stuck here.
No, but I mean, we're here now, and
Yeah.
in all fairness, we would survive better in a group, so.
That's true.
You, young lady, should be going to bed, though.
You see, as you're saying that, she does a humongous yawn.
Mhm.
Yeah, I should be going to bed. Okay.
Andale, mia. Go.
Then, good night, Mom.
Good night.
She climbs back down the ladder. She popples off to bed.
She'll walk back over.
Doug has finished the song and put his guitar on the leaning up against one of like the heating vent things in the top air conditioning unit things on the base, and he says, "So
You know, were this actual, like an actual watch? Well, the guitar playing would have been, while it was good, wasn't smart.
he says, you know me, I get bored easily.
I would
Sitting up here,
suggest
keeping an eye on those things out there."
yes, it can be tedious, but you're not up here to be stimulated. You're up here to keep an eye out.
True. He says,
Look, I don't mean to like chastise you or
No,
Chad when I did.
You're right. Your military training You're in your right to do that.
Well,
Figure
I'm
out how-
also old enough to be your mother, so there's kind of that too.
Yes. I don't even know if my mom's still alive out there. Regardless, I think we have. I don't know how many more minutes on our watch, but I don't
Well,
mind.
you have about 10 minutes left. I still have another 6 hours.
So looks like the fortifications are holding up over there. He points off in the distance as a bunch of zombies are desperately trying to climb the wall.
Yes, they are desperately trying to climb the wall.
Those slash tires that Chad's collected are pretty useful, honestly. Glad
Yeah.
you put
We,
that
we
up.
haven't built the fence. I
Well-
keep saying this. We haven't done that yet.
Okay, well,
he
Well,
has a wall.
yeah, the wall is pretty good, he says. I wouldn't have thought about that for my fortifications because I am on the top floor of a dormitory, and yeah, it's safe enough. I've made some modifications to get in and out, but those things down there, they've only tried maybe twice since I've been hunkering down out there before I met you guys, but I haven't honestly gone back to check to see what the status of my base is, so maybe in the morning I might make a quick run over there to just check on things and see how things are holding up in the fortification department. You're welcome to join me if you want.
I was going to go looking for other survivors.
Oh, well, I haven't found anyone.
Maybe
except-
have a talk with these cheerleaders that scare Chad so much.
Oh, those people? Yeah, just don't have Chad tangle on it. He's terrified of those people. He constantly says that he doesn't like them. I don't know what's up with him and those cheerleaders, but I guess they have a bad beef or a bad rap about them. I just don't understand it, but
Regardless, their behavior is unacceptable, and they need to be set straight.
Well, I don't know anyone better than you, Mr. Romero, as he walks off and says, "Well, my time's up here." Grabs his guitar. I'll see you in the morning. As he heads down the stairs, down the ladder.
See you in the morning. And she will actually, while he's going, she will actually, like... So, you know in all of those, like, sniper movies, when they're perched up on the roof, they kind of kneel down behind the...
Yeah.
Like the wall thing?
Mhm.
She's doing that with her assault rifle aimed out.
That's perfectly fair.
And she will keep watch.
The night passes. The sun starts to rise on the eastern horizon, and you hear the zombies start moving off in their various directions. They're off finding easier pickings.
Okie dokie.
Yep. At this particular moment, Ash, where are you?
Probably in one of the computer labs on like the upper floors.
Okay, so did you hunker down there like the night before?
Yeah.
Okay.
would have probably, had some sort of barricade on the door and whatnot.
Okay.
So,
You heard throughout the night a bunch of zombies just got kind of going bonk, 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 bonk,
yeah.
and bonk, bonk, bonk. And as you've also noticed, as the sun comes up, you hear the bonkings on the door get less so, and then silence the hall because evident that you know
Yeah.
that there are no more. At least from what you can hear, there's no more. There's no more zombies in the hall.
Well. Mhm.
So what do you plan on doing?
I'll probably see if the parts I was printing are done or what the progress is on them.
You wander over there. The parts that you are attempting to print are still in the process of printing. Although from what you can tell, you don't have that too much longer to wait.
Alright.
It was one of those you stuck it in, and because the complexity of whatever it was you were trying to print,
Yeah.
you knew it was going to take like most of the night. So
Oh, you're 3D
Yeah.
printing. I just realized
Yeah.
what you were doing.
yep, 3D printing. I knew what he
Yeah.
was doing.
Mhm.
Yeah, 3D printing some replacement parts for one of his items.
Yep.
And of course, yeah, they take so long usually, so just get them started, then go to bed and check on the
Oh yeah.
morning kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
So,
Yep.
So
I had a quick
So-
question, actually. How are you able to get power to the 3D printer?
probably would have rigged it up to run off a car battery or something.
There.
oddly enough, that in this particular computer lab, they've got two different kinds of 3D printers. You've got the kind that you plug into the wall,
Mhm.
which is your standard 3D printer. And before the zombie apocalypse, they started coming out with these 3D printers that worked off a battery.
Okay.
Or
And
like,
this-
yeah, battery backups in the computer labs
Yeah.
because, yeah.
Exactly. And this particular computer lab was just on the cutting edge, or they had just enough money to buy like two. Those
Yeah.
things are ridiculously expensive.
Yeah.
So there are two 3D printers that are battery powered, and then the rest of the 3D printers that are in here, which there aren't many, are all you plug them into the wall and they have to have
Yeah.
constant power.
I just wanted to ask
Oh.
because, lore-wise.
All right, yep.
Yeah.
So that's where we're going to leave you. You're in the computer lab and you're keeping an eye on your 3D printing. We move back to the workshop, and people are starting to wake up to stretch, to remember what their names are. For one particularly tired person who's been up on the roof all night.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do y'all do?
Doug is packing his bag to go to his dorm
Okay.
with the basic necessities for like a day trip, like a good jaunt over to the dorms. He's packing basic supplies, his GoPro kit.
Okay.
Yeah, and
I'm sleeping in.
Yeah, you're sleeping in. Okay.
he's quietly packing and next to his cot. Well, not cot, but his mats,
Okay.
and making sure he has everything. Doing like his internal checklist in his
Mhm.
mind. Zips up his bag, clasps the straps closed, throws it over his shoulder, and starts to head for the door.
Virginia, what are you doing? Are you coming back down the ladder? Are you being on watch?
Well, the moment dawn hit, she actually came back down and packed her bag to go to the gym, leaving a note for Izzy saying, "Be back later. Tell Chad get the bus going."
Okay.
And she is gone, headed for the gym.
All right. That's we're going to deal with that.
Full bear, by the way.
Huh?
Full bear, by the way.
Oh. In other words, you're packing heat.
She's got she's got her assault rifle attached to her backpack, her pistol in the holster, all of the ammunition she has.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also,
So-
Doug is bringing McFly with him.
So we're going to deal with you, Douglas, first.
All right.
Douglas, you cautiously look, open the doors,
Yep.
cautiously look outside. Do you see the remnants of what the zombies have done the night before? I mean, it's a mess. But then again, it's always been a mess every time a zombie horde comes through. It's just
Yeah.
like, oh my lord, it's terrible.
He's used to it.
Peeking. Yeah, he's used to you peek outside. So you are going back to your
Dorm on the 14th floor of the men's dorm,
okay.
where probably the computer lab is also, but like we'll determine that.
Well, actually, you have to go by the computer lab on your way back to your.
Oh yeah,
your
that's
dorm.
right. Yeah, the pathing.
Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah, the pathing. Yep. So you hop onto your little motorbike, McFly.
Yep. Starts it up.
Starts
Putters
it up.
off to in the direction down the sandy streets of the campus.
Mm-hmm.
Keeping an eye out for anything.
Anything at all, yes.
Yeah. And I guess he comes up to the Tech and Science building.
Yep.
Doors.
You come up to the Tech and Science building. The doors have long since
Been ripped off their hinges, I'm assuming.
well, not necessarily ripped off their hinges, but has long since been pounded so much it's they don't close all the way.
He turns off McFly, pulls him up,
Mhm.
and carries him with his backpack on his back.
Mhm.
Pulls out his police pistol
Mhm.
and points it through the door with his he has I'm assuming he has like on his GoPro like a little light that turns on like a flashlight. He uses that to kind of
Okay.
span the area inside since it's dark before he moves
Okay.
in, because he's
Okay.
survivalist.
All right.
Crawls through the opening if it's safe. If you need me to roll for anything, let me know.
It should be safe.
All right.
Actually, you.
Do you need me to roll?
Woo. It's safe.
Okay. He's going to go with his gun first into the
Okay.
into the opening, and then do a quick left to right pan with his gun, as
Okay,
Virginia taught him.
As you're doing a quick left to right, it is hard in here. You can tell that the zombies have been here through recently. There's destroyed couches. There's destroyed chairs.
hmm
Pictures have been ripped from the walls. The walls look like deranged Wolverines have, picked off the the wallpaper.
Yep.
And this has been recent.
Yep.
You know that a zombie horde has recently been in here.
He thinks to himself, "Well, I guess I'm gonna have to do some more clearing of this place."
You might have to.
As he kneels down, looks
Mhm.
left to right to make sure that nothing's gonna be like jumping him. Unzips his bag quietly, pulls out his little DJI drone, straps the GoPro to it, and turns it on and flies it down the hallway ahead of him.
Okay. Now, does this drone make noise?
He's modified it so it makes a very slight amount of noise, but not enough to like. Now, if he's like flying it in like full power mode, it would make a lot of noise, yes. But he's running it on like maybe quarter power, so it's like low to the floor, so it's going just kind of hovering a little bit.
All right.
It's a quad blade, so yeah, just
I know-
basically a
I know
standard
what-
TGI.
Yeah, I know what those are.
Mhm.
So you
And he-
set the drone out before you.
Yep.
You have the GoPro on there. Do you have a way for the GoPro to send them the images back to you?
Yes, he has an iPad. That's Bluetooth.
Okay.
And he charged
That's
up at the
fine.
base before he left.
Great. So you send the drone out before you,
Mhm.
and as the drone passes the computer lab, you notice that the computer lab's light is on.
He stops the drone, swivels it around 360 like on a pivot, and flies the drone like close to. I'm assuming the door's been battered and beaten, so it's bent in, but not like all the way down. But you can see through like that like meshed window what's inside. So he kind of zooms in with the limited thing on his iPad. And he says, "What do we have here?"
And Evil, would you mind describing what your character looks like? And you said you have your token for this particular character?
Yeah.
Describe what he looks like and then put your token up here. Doing that particular order. As I mess about with the other tokens that are on the screen right now.
I'm like over here in the
Yeah.
that building.
I'm getting the bus ready.
You found the note by Virginia, and it says, oh no, you talked to Izzy.
What?
Izzy told you to get the bus ready.
Yeah, I'm just getting the wood ready. Chad is really sad that he doesn't have a baseball bat anymore, so he's trying to find a new weapon.
Fair.
Yeah. My character is a male. He has wearing a hoodie and pants. In the room, they'll might probably see a backpack, crowbar, and leather jacket sitting on one of the tables.
Fair enough.
I guess depending on how far you can see into the room and the
He can
layout of the
zoom
room.
about 4 times the optics on the drone. It's not the best drone.
No.
He didn't pay the premium.
Yeah. What is kind of like, I guess, the layout of the walls of the room?
Yeah. There's the light, the natural light that's coming into the room.
Yeah.
And this is a computer lab. Um, some of the computers are emitting a soft glow.
Yeah. Because I'm just sitting here thinking, because by the window he'd probably have like one of those solar power banks,
Mm-hmm.
and would probably be charging the batteries of his devices off it.
Okay.
Of course, it'd be sitting in the window to charge. So
That's perfectly fine. So,
Yeah.
Doug, this is who you see. It's a person in
Yep.
the computer lab.
But he can't tell that it's like he might be a zombie,
You
he's
don't know
very
that. Yeah, you don't know that.
because the image quality is not the greatest from feedback from the thing, so it's a
No.
little like grainy. He says, "Well, better go investigate." As he
Actually,
flies the drone back to him.
I
Yes,
wonder,
there- yes,
would I notice the sound of the drone, even if it is reduced?
Question: you're still 3D printing, so how loud is the 3D printer?
That is a very good question.
That is a good question.
Because that noise might drown out the sound of the rotors.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm glad I'm not in Vegas right now. I'll tell you later what I rolled. Actually, even over the sound of the 3D printer. No, I know what happens. But the sound that you notice, it's a glint through the window or through the door.
Oh yeah, shit! I forgot to turn off the searchlight on it.
Yeah, you did.
Mhm.
There's a glint coming through the window on the door.
Yeah.
That you notice my
Oh.
wonderful dear Ash.
I will probably throw on the jacket, grab my crowbar, and see what it is.
And Doug would like to roll.
I love
What
it
is
so
it?
much.
Engineer surveillance tech.
Okay.
To basically fly the drone away.
All right. 14? Yeah, that does it. Actually, are you Ash, are you getting up close to the door?
Probably, yeah.
Okay. What you see momentarily anyhow is a what looks like to be a four-bladed flying
It's a
apparatus.
drone.
Yeah, it's a drone. And
Yep.
attached to it is a GoPro.
Particularly a Hero 4 series.
Yeah, but he won't be able to determine that
Yeah,
through a window.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
He can determine that it's a GoPro, but not what you just said.
Yeah. Because I actually own one of them, so that's why.
Yeah. Yes. So that's what you see flying away. What do you do?
I guess I'm gonna check the batteries on my devices.
Okay. So you wander back
See.
over to the window, and you're checking your devices. Most of them are within the realm of them being completely powered up. Some of them are still like hovering around like 96%.
Yeah.
You know, that dreaded 4% that you can never quite get all the way across.
Yep.
But most of them are mostly charged. Okay.
Doug is making his way quietly and stealthily down the hall.
Okay. Do you have a stealth skill, dear heart?
No, but I do. Can I substitute what is it? Myths and legends zombies, because he's trying to be, stealthy about it. Or I could use fine arts cinema, like he's practiced how to be stealthy in this.
No,
You know,
this is you actively sneaking down the hallway, and you do not have
Oh.
sneak.
I don't know.
No, you don't.
Okay, fair enough. So he's just he's trying his best to stealth down the hall.
Okay.
And of course, yeah. The
And
other
of
thing
course,
too is I have acute senses, so
Oh yes, you hear someone knocking into things. You hear an occasional "ow," because for some reason, Doug, you've managed to stub your toe on something in the hallway.
Yeah. And
Just
the occasional
yeah.
like crushed can of soda just rolling down, like, accidentally getting kicked.
Exactly. So this is something that you hear, Ash. What do you do? Now, do you have a stealth skill? Did we put that into your thingy or not?
we did.
We did. Ooh. So what do you want to do, dear?
Um, hmm.
I like how I pulled up your sheet and you're going click 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 over on my
Yeah.
screen.
Uh,
I love it so much.
if it's drones, it's probably not going to be a zombie.
Well, not making that much noise.
That too.
Unless the zombie is extremely stupid.
And actually, you guys don't know that, so yeah.
True.
Yeah, I'll probably at least have my things packed and
All right.
ready to move if need be.
All right. Douglas.
Yes.
You're attempting to sneak down the hallway. It does not work.
Yeah.
After the third cane, you've kicked. It's like, well, I think I've made enough noise.
He just gets up, walks close to the door, like the side of the door, and says, and says, if anything is in there that's sentient and living, that's not undead, come out.
Wow, what a sentence!
That was a redundant sentence. Anything that is alive and sentient and not undead.
Well, you see,
Were you
Douglas,
expecting Jess to answer?
Hush you.
Douglas clearly did not pass his English classes.
No, he
No,
did not.
No, he did not.
He was playing too many video games during those exams.
I'm sitting there. How do you diagram that sentence?
You don't.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
I bet you if I gave that sentence to my boyfriend, he would have an aneurysm.
I am having an aneurysm after hearing that sentence. Gee whiz. Anyhow, that is a pity. Yes, Ashes, you hear this lovely constructed sentence coming from somebody from the other side of the door. What do you do? Do you answer back? Do you open the door? Do you stay put? What do you do?
Give me a minute to move the barricade.
Okay.
Do you say that?
Yeah. And you'll try and kind of move the table or tables he used to
Yep.
barricade the door out of the way.
Yep.
Okay.
And once it's cleared, Doug is going to poke his head up into view of the door's glass where the drone was kind of floating.
Okay. Now you ashes. Sorry, Ash.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Sorry, I am not dragging the Empress into this.
Not yet, anyway.
Hush you.
Let's not
Hush.
hush.
No crossover episodes
Ash.
yet.
Ash, you are now looking at a young, fat-faced young man.
Yeah.
With glasses, brown hair, wearing a white shirt. At least that's all you can see looking back through the
Yep.
door. He doesn't appear to be a zombie. Yes, yes, he is. And
Just
yeah, and Doug, you see what
I saw on the
what you saw through the drones.
Yeah. Yeah, Ash is probably about the same age or same age range anyway.
Yes.
Hi, the name's Doug, Doug White. Looks like you've might have set up shop in here. Mind if I come in?
Sure.
He comes in and carrying the backpack on his back. You can see part of the rotor blade of a drone sticking out of it.
So it's you with the drone.
Oh, yeah. Sorry to startle you about that. I was scouting ahead. I tend to do that around these parts because, well, you know, crawlers and
Yeah.
whatever else lurks in these halls. Here's the 3D printer. So, what you making? I didn't even know this place still had power for this equipment.
Seems like some of these have their own battery backups.
Oh yeah, I
And,
remember about that. 2 years ago, the college did buy. I heard something about that on the announcement board about the college buying something for the computer lab. So that's what they bought.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, I was in the
And just-
robotics club, so you know, drones and yeah, but I didn't really stick around that much because, like, I want to say 6 months into joining the robotics club, you know, shit hit the fan hard and everyone hunkered down and left, and yeah. Well,
Yeah. Yeah.
so, my name's Doug. You are.
Ash.
Nice to meet you, Ash. It's yeah. I'm from the dorm upstairs, but I just recently met a couple of friends who,
Couple?
well, friends in the regard that like other survivors, he says.
Yeah.
But we're hunkering down at the old auto workshop. If you want to tag along, I might have to introduce you to them. But this place doesn't look as fortified as our place, but it's up to you if you want to tag along. I was actually headed back to my dorm to get some supplies, but yeah.
My food's running a little low here, so
Hopefully my food at my dorm isn't all rotten and gone. I haven't been there in about maybe a 3-week period, so if you want to follow me, I can go to my dorm and see what's left of it.
Alright. Let me see if the printer's finally done. Just making some replacement parts for my own RC car.
Oh, that's cool. He looks over at the printer. So, what kind of RC car do you operate? Like a custom build or?
Yeah, pretty much.
Nice.
Ash will pull out his RC out of his backpack.
You know, I could
Sit it on
actually, if you wanted to work together, I could probably configure one of my GoPros to strap to that thing. It'd be useful for air and ground support for
Yeah.
scouting ahead. Also,
Yeah.
looks at his iPad. The battery on the drone is kind of going, so I don't have like very much power left on the drone. It does chew up a good chunk of battery when I run it in low power
Oof.
mode, even.
Yeah, that's the problem with these batteries.
Yeah, and mine, even though it is rechargeable, I've had this drone for about like ever since the Rapture.
Yeah.
It's actually school loaned, but you know, I don't think they'll bother that I've actually taken possession of it because, well, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you look over at your print, and just as you guys are looking over the print to see if it's done, it's done.
Lovely.
You wander over there. You open the
The
While he-
cabinet.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna go refortify the door so that nothing gets in,
Yeah.
because we forgot to put the barricade back.
Yeah.
So we're going to leave you two mingling here.
Yep.
And we're going to move to Virginia and going to the gym.
Yeah.
So you're wandering towards the gym, and as you're wandering, you do notice that there are zombies. They're not heading in your direction, but there are some.
Yeah. She'll avoid fighting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably best.
For now.
Now, yeah. You really don't want to attract undue attention.
I mean, that's one of her plans, if she decides, is to create a stampede.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, you make it to the gym. And they're outside.
Wait, are they? So wait, Virginia went to the gym,
Mhm.
and okay,
Yep.
Yeah.
fuck, okay.
Yep. This is going to be interesting. And outside the gym, there are two guards. Both of them are cheerleaders. No, both of them are wearing cheerleader outfits. Both of them have what looks to be handguns.
Yeah.
And they're just outside the gym. So what do you do?
I mean, she's gonna rack her assault rifle. One.
Okay. All right.
And she'll pop out from whatever pillar she was hiding from behind. And she's like, and she says, "You're gonna want to take me to your leader, nice and slow."
Like, why would we want to do that? Like, gag me with a wooden spoon.
Because I will kill you if you don't. And she says this completely deadpanned, aiming down the iron sights.
Yeah. Like, They both look at each other. It's like, should we really let her do this? Like, I don't know. Like, okay.
You two can't stop me. I'm simply being respectful for now.
You see both of them do the almighty eye roll that you've only seen your daughter do exactly once.
She puts a bullet right next to, I don't know, if there's a blonde and a brunette, the blonde, like
Yeah.
right through her pigtails.
Oh, okay.
But you don't actually hit her, you just kind of scare them a bit, right?
Yep.
A warning
Yep.
shot.
Yeah, warning shot across the bow, as it were. Oh, lordy. Okay. Fair enough.
Do what I say or the next one goes into your head.
The blonde one was the one that you were shooting at. Goes, all right. I'll take you to my leader. Like, really?
She just
And
sighs, remembering her days as a cheerleader, going, they have really gone downhill.
yeah, you kind of get the feeling that these particular cheerleaders got infected with the Valley Girls from California.
That's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate. So the blonde, the brunette still stays out front with their weapon because they know that there's got to be at least a guard coming into this place, so they're not completely stupid. Although, and so this particular blonde leads you, opens the doors and leads you into the gym. Now, what's actually in the gym? It fairly. I'm not going to say that it's Hush you. It's. I wouldn't say it's cushy looking in here. I mean, it's a gym. But there are like individual cubicles ported off like at one part of the gym. I mean, this is a big gym where you're assuming that there's like like the cheerleaders can, that's their bedrooms. And that's at the very far wall. Coming a little bit closer, there is closer to you anyhow. There is like, it looks like it's a space for what is the word I'm looking for?
By the way, Virginia has done the, like, smart thing and hasn't dropped her weapon yet.
Oh, yes.
It's still at her shoulder.
Yeah. I quite understand that. I'm trying to think of the word, congregate. The place where all the cheerleaders can congregate and talk to each other and stuff like that. That's closer. And then on the other side of you, because you're walking kind of down, like through the middle of the gym, towards the back of this. On the other side, it looks like that's where they feed everybody. That's their where they feed everybody. So, and there's quite a few cheerleaders in here. Well, let me rephrase that. There are cheerleaders in here, and then there's the wannabe cheerleaders in here. If that makes any sense whatsoever.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Okay. So this blonde leads you down the middle, kind of leads you into what looks to be an office. She looks at you, says, like, let me announce you and stuff. She pokes her head in. And when you hear this particular cheerleader say, it's like, there's a lady out here with a big ass gun who wants to talk to you. I think. Will you at least talk to her? And you hear on the other side, Yes, I will talk to her. Out. You're supposed to be gardening today. Yes, Athena, I am going to go talk. Ugh, gag me with a wooden spoon. And, and the blonde kind of turns around and walks past you. She will see you now. And walks past you, like, back the way she came.
Virginia thinks to herself, that can be arranged. As she walks in.
Yep. So now who you're looking at is, oddly enough, not a cheerleader. Well, she's female. What she is wearing, she has short brown hair, kind of cut off in a crew cut. What she is wearing, at least on the outward, is what she is wearing is kind of a power suit.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
The office that she's sitting at a desk. On top of the desk is a what looks like a bullhorn. Well, it is a bullhorn. A bullhorn. Behind her are bunches of like medals and trophies and that sort of stuff. That's behind her. And
Virginia's going to look at the trophies real quick. Are
yeah,
they from the school?
they are from the school. They are championship trophies from various years.
She's gonna make note of the one that is her graduating year. Well, the year before she graduated, and she'll make note of it.
Yep, it's there. You also notice on the walls is like all the different cheerleading squads from each of the years.
Oh, goody. That means there's a picture of her up there.
Oh yes.
Oh, then this makes this easier.
Oh yeah. And so the woman, who looks about maybe the same age as you, looks at you and goes, "So, what, if I'm understanding my subordinate Debbie, you are the lady with the big ass gun?"
Clearly.
What do you want?
I have a friend that your associates keep us harassing. They're gonna stop.
Who is this friend?
Mr. Dump Truck.
Him.
Yes.
He wandered into something that he was not supposed to see.
Be that as it may. Any issues you have with him are over as of this moment.
Any issues we have about him, for him, through him, against him, whatever, technically happened before I became head of this illustrious cult called the Cheerleaders.
Well, if you were charismatic enough to get to the top of a cult, I'm sure you're charismatic enough to stop them. Or they're gonna die.
Did he specifically say which of the cheerleaders was doing this thing to him?
All of them.
All of them.
It's been a constant problem.
From what I've experienced, they are rather vindictive against him. I should probably apologize. That one probably won't be coming home. She kind of does that sorry kind of face.
Oh yeah, because you did take one out, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yes, you did. Hmm.
There is no remorse in her face about it, though.
Yeah, very much so.
GM
Yes. Yes, dear.
question.
Yes.
Would you say Chad is able to find like a good monkey wrench?
And amongst his tools,
Yeah, like a good heavy one.
I'll allow that.
Cool. Because I like to state, after I get the truck ready, the first stop I'm going is where the cheerleaders are to pick up Virginia.
Okay.
Because Chad has a bad feeling of what's going on.
Chad also doesn't know what's going on right at the moment, so
Yeah, he doesn't.
in effect, Virginia is negotiating them to stop bullying you.
Chad doesn't know that.
Yeah, Chad doesn't know that.
Alright, better yet, I'll
Oh.
just find a
It's
metal
less.
pipe.
It's less of a negotiation and more of an ultimatum.
Oh yeah, I know that. I know that, and you know that, but Chad doesn't.
That's fair.
Let's see here. Do you have? Oh dear. What is it that you might have in order to? Wow, I hear lots of blipping. Who's
Because I'm
blipping?
trying to make sure that this works.
Okay, that's
I-
fair.
I would also like to point out that Virginia has walked in with a cigarette in her mouth.
Yeah, this works. Cool.
Okay.
She has addiction and it's nicotine.
Oh, I have no doubt in that. Let me peek at your skills. Technically, you have seduction, but I don't think that's going to apply here because you're not technically trying to seduce them.
No, they have addiction. They have addiction. It's a flaw.
Yeah, I know that. I was looking at her skills.
This woman's a businesswoman, it looks like. She has humanities law.
Mm-hmm. She does. Let's see here.
Wait, I'd like to make a notice.
Mm,
I have yet to hear that any male people are in this camp.
there aren't any. From what she noticed, there aren't any males. Mm. So, Athena, the lady that you're talking to, kind of gives you a measured look, Virginia.
Yep.
Hmm. I will talk to my girls and see if I can get them to stop harassing Mr. Dump Truck. Now, whether they follow those or not will be completely on them. I will have done my part to talk to them.
Tell them it came from one of their own. And she points over at the picture.
The picture of
Yeah. Of
yours?
her squad, yeah, with her pointing out herself in particular.
Athena looks at that. Oh, so you were one of us at one point.
A long time ago. I've grown up since then.
Yes, I can see that. Most of these people are either ran away, have turned undead, or have joined the cult.
Well, I don't plan on running away. I don't plan on becoming undead. And frankly, I have no interest in your cult.
Oh, you made that abundantly clear when you shot a warning a warning shot. And that you're asking for us not to be mean to someone that you have obviously hooked up with. And she puts the word when she says hooked up with, she puts that in quotation marks, obviously.
Frankly, this is for their own safety. Not his. She says.
As I said, I will go talk to the girls. See if I can I can have them stop harassing Mr. Trump. If they do not, it is on them.
Precisely. So no retaliation for what comes after if they don't listen.
If they do not listen, and you do something to them, you will not get any retaliation from me. Although the rest of the squad, and again she puts it, might. Just putting that out there.
Well, I'm glad you can be reasonable. She says, that's all I wanted.
I am a businesswoman, even though at one point I also was one of these lovely ladies.
Ever feel like it was the biggest mistake of your life? And she turns and walks away. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
As you're walking out of her office, you hear her say, not in the slightest. And that's when you like pass the threshold.
Yeah, she'll walk through. Her gun is down, but not unloaded, so she can quickly hip fire if she needs to.
Oh yeah.
But she is going to go outside, and she's going to do the cheer captain thing. Your hair's wrong. Your skirt's too short. You're like, she's...
yes. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay.
DM, can I appear with my bus?
I actually want to see this particular. Which one are you doing it to? You're doing it to the blonde, or you're doing it to the brunette?
Both of
when
them.
You walk outside. Both of them. Okay. So you continue. You walk out of the gym. We walk behind these two girls who are doing their, like, really. I mean, I watched that soap opera like 5 million times, and I swear every time.
And then she goes into her tirade, yes.
And then you go into your tirade. Go into your tirade, please.
Ladies, you call yourselves cheerleaders. This is disgraceful. For one, your hair. It's a mess. Those scrunchies, really? Come on. The top. You ruined it. Like, are you serious? And the skirt. Like, are you a slut or a cheerleader? Like, make up your mind.
Let me just. Oh,
And
Lord.
this is the thing she goes in on both of them about.
Oh, I have no doubt in that, and I'm pretty sure that you keep going.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
A zombie would be more attractive than you two.
Oh yeah. And I'm fairly sure they can tell this is a cheer captain ripping them a new one.
Oh yeah. Like a veteran cheer captain.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. About the time that you have completely torn these two particular girls' esteem down to the floor, because by the time you're done with them, they're both crying.
Excellent.
About that time, the bus rolls up.
Dun, 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 dun.
She'll walk up to the door like nothing happened.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you get onto the bus.
Oh yeah.
There's Chad.
Yeah, as soon as they are in, I shut the door and I just speed fucking off.
You know you don't have to do that anymore. She says, getting in the seat behind him.
I just hit the horn. There's a horde of zombies I've been gathering around me for a while now.
Well, that was unfortunate for them. Oh well.
Yeah, no, dun, 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 dun. I hit the horn again as I keep the zombies' attention on the bus. I have a really dumb plan. Hey, can you put some more wood in the furnace for me?
Yeah, she'll open it and toss them in. By the way, the cheerleaders won't be bothering you anymore.
You are a life savior. I, honest to God, owe you like everything. I still have the 1,000-yard stare when I hear the word cheerleader.
Mm-hmm.
So Leeks, what my
Yes,
plan
sir.
is I'm going to gather all of the zombies' attentions,
Okay.
and I'm going to lead them out of the college campus.
Okay. All right.
So there is most likely a massive horde behind this bus.
For a few hours, yes. You see the zombies just scrambling behind the bus.
Question for the GM.
Yes, dear.
While this is all going on and I'm headed back to my dorm, do we hear this horn going off as we're
Oh yeah, it's
going
quite
through the
loud.
hallway?
Yes, it's quite loud.
And I'm like, okay, glad Chad got the bus going. As he climbs through like the fire escape up to his dorm, what does he see in his dorm room?
You see a heavily... Oh, sorry.
GM.
He was asking about his dorm room, not about the
Yeah.
bus. Although I suspect that's going to be the second thing he asked about.
Yeah.
Because you are outside, but what you see
Yeah.
in your dorm room, it doesn't look like it's been touched.
Excellent, he says as he hops through the window, holds the window open for Ash to climb in, and he starts going over to his dorm bed, and he says, "Oh,
yeah.
careful where you step. There's that he says as he kind of like pushes a bunch of bones off to the side that have been stomped in. Former roommate, not very haven't cleaned up that since the day it happened. Need to do that eventually."
Oof.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes over to his bed where there's a pile of like clothes and stuff and like basic supplies, and he checks them all.
Right.
What's left of the food supplies and his spare batteries? 'Cause he said it
Your
was untouched, so
Yeah, the spare batteries look like they're at half.
okay.
I mean, they're batteries. They're going
Yeah,
to
yeah.
depreciate
over
over
time.
time. Yeah, decay over time. So at this point, they're about half.
He
as
unplugs them
for-
from the power strip and he says, "Okay, well," takes the power strip, puts it in his backpack.
Right. Now, as for your rations,
Mm-hmm.
they don't look the best. I mean, you haven't been here in 3 weeks.
Yeah. Well, these are spoiled. He tosses them into a trash can over in the corner. Those have gone. Unrolls a bag of Doritos. Oh God! Rolls them up and tosses them immediately in the trash.
Mhm.
Um.
Okay,
He-
I want you both.
Yep.
Both have. Let me just see. Yes. Both of you have perception, yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Both of you roll that, please.
All right. Perception.
Yep.
Standard or
Just, I guess, standard. Oh, well, shit. No, this thing has nothing on the two of you. As you, Douglas, and you, Ash.
actually that's the point. Would my acute senses or situational awareness apply to that?
Your acute senses would, your situational awareness would not.
Okay. Because then that's +3?
No, that's a 19. Yeah, don't worry
Yeah.
about it. You noticed
Yep.
it anyway.
Mhm.
Something bursts out from one of the walls. It is a zombie,
Oh crap! He draws his gun.
and
I'm
it's
gonna
coming.
pull my crowbar.
Yeah, and it's coming straight for you, Ash.
Okay.
So he this particular zombie, leaps and is coming for you, with a bite, and that is the
Qualities.
that is 2 and I mean that's 10. So
Yeah.
that
I
that's
do
you too.
have.
You have a leather jacket, right?
Yeah, I also have fast reaction time.
Okay.
So,
So what does that do for you?
the characters of this quality can act first without needing to check for initiative, restricted by common sense.
Okay. So this thing is going to try to bite you, but I think you act first.
Yeah.
So you're going to do a LeBlanc?
Yeah.
Oh, you
And that's the one.
That's someone. Oh boy, I think you. Hey, wow. Okay, yeah, you whiff.
Yeah.
Boy, do you whiff. I'm going to say this: the surprise of a zombie bursting out of the wall. Of course, you're going to whiff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Doug
So
is going to.
Yeah, it's not your turn. It's not the
Okay.
zombie's turn. The
Oh.
only reason why the only reason why he got to go first is because he's got
Fast reaction time.
Got
fast
it.
reaction
Okay,
time.
go ahead.
Yeah. He missed. He also rolled a 1. He goes, ha! You go, and try to hit him with the crowbar. You whiff. He goes, roar, and trips on the dilapidated couch.
Alright.
Doug, it is now your turn.
As he
Do it.
trips, aim and fire
Uh-huh.
at the 9mm.
Okay, go for it, dude.
Bang.
Wah! Okay. He's still up, but he's real hurt.
Yep. And Doug is going to back away from the couch.
Mm-hmm. We go back up.
Yep.
That you have fast. Fast. What's it?
Fast reaction.
Fast reaction. You go first.
Alright.
The zombie now has. By the way, where were you hitting him? Were you?
I was aiming for his head.
You're
Because
aiming for his head.
survival lore and
Oh, yeah.
everything.
Oh yeah. Second.
I am going to try and finish bashing his skull in with the crowbar.
Okay. Let me just. Wow. Okay. Yeah. All right. Hey. Just All right. So, Ash.
Yeah.
Describe how you brutally murdered this particular zombie.
I stripped over the couch.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of. Now that I'm not, as startled by it,
Yeah.
I actually grip it with both hands
Uh-huh.
and bring it down as hard as I can onto the skull,
Alright.
bashing it in.
And you hear the satisfying as you've killed a zombie. Both of you look at each other and go,
Well, glad the next door neighbors dealt with. They've been pounding at that
Yeah.
wall for a good solid 3 weeks, apparently.
Wow.
Well, this place is no longer fortified. That was my only line of defense. He goes over to his closet, pulls out
an even bigger bag.
a bigger bag, which is his basically his laptop bag and like his he also used to play his guitar, so he brings his like guitar bag over his shoulder, but there's no guitar in it. Instead, he unzips it and there's a it's basically just a old like hockey stick that because he was on the
old
sports
hockey stick. Okay.
yeah, wooden old hockey stick, and it looks like it hasn't seen the light of day since the apocalypse.
Wow.
And he says,
Yeah.
yes, this will do nicely. Puts it back into the the soft case for the guitar, and he says, okay, I'm ready. One more thing. Grabs a leather jacket out of his closet and throws it on.
Okay.
Yep. And I actually have a costume for this.
Uh-oh.
Yes. While you do that, continue.
Alright,
No.
alright.
Alright. Take it that's everything of any value?
Well, it looks like he's, taken, stuff.
Yeah, I've taken what I need.
Uh,
Over there.
well,
Yeah.
could probably get going someplace better.
What's that sound outside? As he points to the window. Is that a zombie? go check.
What? Yeah, I will go check, crowbar in hand.
So you hear the noise of, well, what was that noise that the bus made downhill?
The horn.
What do you-
It goes
The whole-
down 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 down
That's what you
down
hear.
down down.
Yep, that's what you hear. What do you see? Now you get to describe the bus.
You see a bus currently in full like speed right now. Like we're going well, not full speed, but we're going pretty fast. Definitely over the agreed upon 25 miles per hour in the school district. Currently doing what is it? You know when you spin around in a car?
Yeah.
Donuts?
Yeah.
So would that be driving car or driving truck?
Technically this is a truck.
I mean, if you...
Casually roll max roll.
Technically,
Yes?
I mean, technically it's precision driving.
True.
But
But driving
To do donuts and stuff like that.
And,
It's
Oh,
Fast
right.
and the Furious stuff, which is classified as precision driving.
Really?
Sorry. My cat tried to break into my room again.
Oh.
There we go. Fixed.
Looks like it's the zombie bus.
Oh yeah, that's Chad's. It's friendly. Don't worry about it. Here, help me carry this out of the window. As he's like struggling to carry like all his bags out the window.
Yeah.
So, are we
Here.
stopping underneath to pick them up, Chad?
We have like a horde of zombies behind us. Wait.
Unwise.
Yes. Hey, you're buckled up, right?
There's
Sure.
no seatbelts in this bus.
Chad would have fixed that.
I hit the brakes,
Okay.
She's gonna brace herself.
Okay.
and then I'm gonna go in reverse, full speed, into the horde, trying to hit as many as I can.
Okay.
Virginia's actually going to, assuming this thing has an emergency exit on the roof,
Yep.
is going to pop out of it with her gun.
Oh, Virginia's gonna love what I put up there. Then, Virginia,
Uh-oh.
you
Yeah.
see a makeshift like gunner hole. Basically, there's things there for cover as well, and also a place where you can rest your gun so you can aim easier.
Mhm.
And there is a ladder going up there that retracts up and
Oh.
down.
Yeah, she just looks at it and says, "You know, you surprise me sometimes, Chad," as she climbs to the top.
Uh,
I was hoping to find one of those military vehicles and put the gun on top of there, but I haven't found one of those yet. Have fun!
Yep.
and Doug and Ash are clambering down the fire escape. Once we get to the third floor, we're gonna have to go back inside the building and come out the bottom because bottom half of the escape is gone.
I see
It's a
that.
3-foot drop, he says. I did that intentionally so that those things down there, points to the horde of zombies being run over, can't get up here.
Do I see them on the fire escape?
At this particular point, you do.
Okay.
And
So
If he
as-
can, then Virginia can, because she has a cute sight.
oh yes.
As Chad will drive underneath the fire escape, where the survivors can just easily hop into the bus hole.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm not good at jumping, but here goes nothing. grabs the the guitar case.
Before you jump, take the ladder, numbskull. Virginia says.
He says, "There's not. It's rusted. It's not very strong. It's." He holds onto. He like wiggles the ladder with like his arm, and you hear just the creaking of rusted metal. I mean, if you want, I can try. I don't know how safe this is.
A walkie-talkie that is duct taped to the top there. As Chad says, "Hey, we can't really make this trip last too long."
Coming, he says, shouting over the
Move
horn.
your ass, Doug.
He jumps.
Okay.
I roll my
You
my
roll.
athletics or whatever.
There's a jump skill, I think.
She is, by the way, Virginia is,
Have to-
like, if they're zombies trying to climb the bus, she pops them. Yada yada.
No,
Yeah,
there is not a jump. There's not a
um,
jump skill.
I don't have a jump skill, but I
There
do
is
have
another jump
myths
skill.
and
There
legends
is not-
zombies.
There is not a jump skill.
There's not a jump skill. There is an acrobatic skill.
I don't have that, so I'm
Okay.
going to do myths and legends zombies because he's trying to survive.
That's mostly to gain knowledge, I would argue.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Just roll straight strength, to be honest.
Strength, fair enough. That works. Straight track.
Strength or
Dexterity.
dexterity.
Dexterity is better.
Actually, it is. Wow.
He grabs onto the
Nice.
thing and holds the like one-handed, hoists the guitar case down. He says, "Hold this, please. Ash, don't step on my fingers. Ow."
Sorry.
And Ash, you're also going to have to make the leap
Yep.
to the bus.
As you step on my fingers, he lets go and falls into the bus.
Well,
You also make it. And the zombies are trying to climb up the back of the bus.
Yep.
Okay.
Shout down. Drive.
Okay. Chad starts the bus and then realizes, okay, I need 2 pieces of wood now.
Doug just dropped, like, as he dropped in, he like does like the 3-point like hero drop, and he just spins around, pivots, and dashes for the back of the bus where the wood is.
Okay.
I got it.
As Chad's gonna use the last little bit of fire in the thing, like the last bit of the engine power before the wood comes in, to basically skirt and go as fast as the bus can away from the zombies onto the highway and start just fucking booking it.
That's fair. As you're
All
doing this, the zombies are chasing after this bus.
By the way, we are down to 1 piece of wood. I've started the bus with 5 pieces of wood.
Doug looks over. It's like holds up the last the last chopped piece of wood. I don't think this will last us longer than expected, Chad. We may need to go to Home Depot and get some more supplies. Might make a pit stop.
My good friend, where the hell do you think we were going?
I don't know. The movie theater?
I don't know either. You guys kind of just left with just notes on the table.
Also, this is Ash. He's another survivor.
Oh, hello there. I'm Chad Dumptruck, part of the Jump Truck family.
Okay. Chad, eyes on the road, please.
Eyes are on the road.
Yeah, you kind of do the.
Also, where's your scooter?
Crap. He says.
You left it behind. You didn't say you took it with you.
Yep. He says, I hope McFly's okay.
And I was just looking at this. There's no such thing as precision driving. All you have is a driving skill.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
but you have to
driving blank.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
have to specify what vehicles you can drive.
Yeah. And
Like, I have-
truck.
Yeah, but buses count as trucks because trucks mean like semis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hers is basically it. Basically means she can do stupid things in cars, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
So
She'll be the one taking drifting things if she need. She's that person.
So now that we have the entire group together,
Doug just
Well,
climbers up behind the driver's seat. Zombie to your left.
Chad simply hits the brakes a bit, so Doug flies forward a bit, and Chad then just grabs him in a headlock. If you continue to be a backseat driver, I'm going to tie you to the very backseat.
I'm sorry. You can let go of
Boys, I will not have the sibling squabble in this bus, or I will make you turn it around.
Oh! Ow!
Yes,
Felt
ma'am.
that!
Yes, ma'am. I toss him to the back and just keep going.
Well, this is certainly more excitement than I've had in a while.
Welcome to the club, he says. It just crosses his arms and sits in the back of the bus.
I take one of the tapes that I have and put it in the on-bus tape player that is connected to the giant speaker on top of said bus. That has been doing the horn noises to attract them.
Mhm.
I turn down the volume a little and I start playing Highway to Hell.
Highway to hell. That's all I'm gonna sing because we don't have the rights.
Instead, I'll be playing the music that I have.
Oh, that's fine.
Wow. Seems we're just in problem solving and reclamation mode. Which
So
is
you've
not bad.
only introduced one of your members here.
Right.
Doug.
Doug just looks over. It's like, okay, the one up there in the gunner's tower is Virginia, Miss Romero, we call her. That one pointing to
No, it's just us in the car. I don't think Izzy and the professor are there.
Oh
No,
no. They're all of them are left back at the base. Is why I had to tell you to put wood in the furnace.
yeah. So that's Chad's up front driving. Miss Romero's up shooting the zombies. You already know who I am, and yeah, this is just part of the crew.
Nice.
How much ammo is Virginia using? That's the question. Because they only have a certain number of clips.
She is taking her shots carefully.
Fair enough.
You don't hear the you expect to hear the ta 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 ta. No, all you hear is ta
Tat.
ta
Pop, 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 pop. Yeah.
But Chad is going to.
So she's used about 15 bullets.
So about 15 minutes away from the Home Depot store, the bus slowly slows down, and Chad's going to actually put it in park while we're away from the zombies.
Yeah.
Looks at the fuel in the thing. We have just this left. He holds up the block of wood. I guess that's for getting back.
No. Very simply, the okay. Meeting everybody.
He gets up out of his seat. All right. Walks to the front of the bus. Sits down like the third row.
All right. No, Miss Virginia, where would you like to sit?
Honestly, I'm good wherever. I appreciate the concern.
So Chad is basically going to explain the bus functions, and the player himself actually has some stuff written down about the bus. So the last The last 4 rows of the bus have been completely removed. The bus has a total row of 12. So after those have been removed, the 3 in the second quarter has been modified where it can hold crates and boxes a lot easier. And the last 5 are for where people to sit or sleep or whatever.
Right.
The back of the bus has this really jerry-rigged steam engine put back there.
Hmm.
Where the fire burns up, boils, and then the evaporation powers the bus. The boil thing is completely closed off, so eventually the condensation will cause the water to go back into its flowy state.
Okay.
Closed loop system, nice.
Yep. And then with the steam that pumps upward, that pushes the pistons, which cause the bus to actually power. Basically, we are supplementing gas for wood. Chad will also state that one of those logs, which is a very basic log size, could power the bus for about 30 minutes, roughly. But more extreme driving, such as what he just did to get us out of there, took more.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Very simply, one of these logs will be barely enough for us to get back, but we can't really drive the 15 minutes over to the Home Depot without burning this log now.
So we're walking.
Burn it. No. Burn it. I doubt the lumberyard has actually been touched.
The lumberyard's out of town, but we could take some 2x4s from the Home Depot and use it.
Yes, the section where that is stored is called the lumberyard, according
Oh.
to Home Depot.
Really? Huh, I haven't been there in years. I kind of forgot about that.
Also, do we know if it's, well, I'm assuming that the lumberyard is going to be infested with whatever's remains of the employees, so
I have no
armor
clue.
up and expect the worst, because, you know, it's a zombie apocalypse and
I hold up my wrench and I'm like, I'm down to this, like, this very small wrench. I'm hoping that there's maybe something better in the store I could use, but
Doug unzips his guitar case, and you see the practically untouched hockey stick. And he says, "Oh, Chad, I went to my dorm to get this for you. If you want this instead of that, it's up to you. You can."
Chad takes the stick for a moment,
Mm-hmm.
moves it around a bit, and shakes his head no.
Very well.
As
Takes
he
it.
shows you, as he swings it around a bit, the stick bends a lot.
Yeah, hockey sticks.
They're-
Sticks are flexible.
Yeah, they're
Sounds-
really not good as weapons.
Yeah.
He says, "Well, I brought this just as a backup. We don't have to use it. We could just use." Hey, he looks over at the furnace. If anything else, we can burn it. It's extra fuel if we need it.
I break it in half and put it in the furnace.
Originally,
And then I use that hockey stick to get us to Home Depot.
Right.
Very well.
That has been the most useful hockey stick I've ever had. Thank you. It may have been the only hockey stick I've ever held, but it was definitely the most useful.
Doug just nods, relenting the fact that it was his grandpa's hockey stick that was just burned.
It's the apocalypse. Sacrifices must be made.
Yeah, he's kind of like gotten over it now quickly.
Yeah.
Also, there's a store called Dick's. Benjamin Nerd always said that I would enjoy going there one day, but
Oh, the sporting goods store. Yeah.
Yeah, he said I belonged there for some reason.
Lots of gym equipment.
Oh yeah, lots of children. Okay.
I can finally get a new gym set! New irons!
Yes, actually, you could.
Well,
Uh-oh.
let's focus on the Home Depot first. He says as we pull up.
Right. Well, you boys gather the wood. I watch your backs. She says, racking the gun again.
Firstly, GM, would
Uh-huh.
this be a good place to stop because it is getting quite late?
It's
322.
oh, well,
Yeah.
I thought we stopped at 4.
Yeah, we stop at 4.
I just don't want to start a mission without you guys,
Oh, right,
being
right.
prepared and all that. That's
Yeah.
the thing.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I know, I'm not prepared for this.
That's why I say we go ahead and stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can.
Or we could go to.
So
We could
the Radio
raid
Shack
the.
is next door.
Maybe.
Let's look at our priorities and see what we can do. I'll pull it up for everyone.
We are low on food supplies too. Like the plan is Chad's plan is Home Depot, Dick, Sporting Goods, and then the food place.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
Because-
Durham we did. So I got that. So tools
I'll
and
be right
shops
back.
from Home Depot. We're adding food from let's just do shoppers food.
Well,
food from
technically,
shoppers.
you've technically got at the very top of this raid Whole Foods supper bucket.
Okay, yeah, so we don't need that again. So that's
Did-
gonna be priority
Did you just
one.
say supermarket?
That is how it's spelled.
Fair enough.
SUPPER. You were trying to spell super, and I think you put one too many P's in that
Yeah,
word.
I did. Alright, so priority 1 is that. Tools from Home Depot is priority 1A.
Wood.
Yeah, wood and tools. I'll do
Mhm.
wood. And tools. Radio Shack, I'm gonna put at like priority 2. Diplomacy with the cheerleaders, we're gonna put that as done. Clear more areas. I guess that's kind of like not done yet fully, so I'll just put a little asterisk here.
Kind of a perpetual goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wendy's raid for oil. I don't know if we want to do that now. Oh, and first aid at Walgreens/ZVS. And yes, that's supposed to be intentional.
Okay.
Alright, so what do we want to prioritize? The oil or the Walgreens? I feel like the health supplies are more important than the oil.
Well, I mean, weren't you going to convert the bus?
Oil
into...
and biodiesel so it can go further.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we want to prioritize that over that. Okay, so I'm gonna do
Yeah, so the grease from... we can pick up the lye here at Home Depot that I need. I can pick up all of the, like, tubings and plastic containers and filters I need at Home Depot. But we still have to find, McRonald's or whatever's in this world.
Wendy's.
Yeah.
No, this is off-brand Earth. It's Lindy's.
The Chad dump truck is back.
Or
Hello, Chad Dump Truck.
or Taco Steeple.
I was going to call it Taco Hell, but you can call it whatever you want.
Oh, it's still the same. It's just named differently.
Mm.
It's still the most terrible food on the planet.
Oh,
Yeah,
good. I'm glad I'm not the only one who thinks that.
No, it's
Oh no,
called
I
Nachos.
absolutely love Taco Bell, but it is absolutely terrible.
Machos. Tacos. That's what it's called, Machos Tacos, because of Chad.
What's up?
Mm.
We're naming sites for people.
Naming sites?
Yeah, like
we're Wendy's is called Lindy's and
McDonald's.
McDonald's and stuff like that.
Taco Steeple.
Taco Steeple. Yep.
Long Steve Gold. Or no, Short Steve Gold.
They never
That's
really
Long John Silver. Anyway, I'm done because that's weird.
Crapper Barrel. Crappy Barrel.
Hey,
Cracker
now I
Barrel.
like Cracker Barrel. Don't knock Cracker Barrel.
Crapper Barrel, yes.
Uh huh.
Alright, so priority 2. Since we're not doing priority 1, which is raid the Whole Foods, are we doing that now, or
We're going for fuel first.
fuel first?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put that as 1B. Priority 1 is fuel, wood, and tools. No, that's 2. 2A. And then priority 1 is now for the Wendy's. So that's priority 1. There we go, fixed. Saved. There we go. So we're gonna go over to the Macho's Tacos, Lindy's, or McDonald's, or the Crappy Barrel.
Yeah, any place that deep fries stuff.
Yep.
Tennessee fried pork chops, you know.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay. Let's see here.
Also, there's a Dead Hot and Blue over in, like, just outside of town.
Yeah, but you don't have quite enough wood to get there.
No. Mm-mm.
Not yet.
No.
Nope, not yet.
Yeah. So,
So,
perception to see if we're anywhere near any of these places. I'm assuming.
yes.
Chad gets out of the bus. He just hops
Well,
out,
I-
looks around.
Well,
Oh,
have you
whoa,
stopped
whoa.
the bus?
no, we haven't stopped the bus yet.
Okay, no.
So no, you can't get out. You cannot get out of the bus.
Well, we're
enough.
driving. We're driving
Yeah.
to like the Home Depot place.
Right.
Okay.
So like, unless the GM says we make it there. Because once we stop, we have to burn our wood to get it starting again. That's the issue with the
Yeah.
system.
Right.
Because
Right.
no, the system exists IRL. There are some issues with it. That's why we don't use it for cars.
True.
So, Doug is talking about, like,
Survive.
all these priorities and stuff like that as he's, like, pulled out his paper list. So, yeah, we're reprioritizing, and this is, like, while we're driving, driving. So, Chad, maybe if we could get CA, I don't know, I haven't been around these parts on the this part of the highway, going into the city. The city's in the opposite direction, but there might be a McDoodles over here.
As we're getting closer to like the more populated area, I'm going to turn off the music. That way we don't attract too many zombies.
Okay. Okay. That's
Yep.
fine. That's fair.
Um,
So you guys are in the bus making plans. What are you doing? Out of the list that I'm seeing here, what are you guys doing first so I can plan for this?
Well, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to park in the loading dock of where the Lowe's is, like in the back of it.
Mhm.
So that they're
And-
not as visible to the
Yeah.
to the horse.
And
Okay.
transporting heavy objects, we can literally just open up the bus back doors and use a hand cart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
And
I assume
load.
the back would be closed off, so we have to go in the front and make our way to the back.
Yeah, that's fine.
For a Lowe's.
Well, they normally keep those tractor or those truck things closed.
Yeah.
You know, when there's no trucks there, unless there is a truck there, which may have more supplies.
Yeah, let me
But
just.
there's multiple docks.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to.
Uh,
I have a Lowe's in my lovely area. Not that. Thank you.
Well, here's also the big thing. Chad will state, first we clear out this place, then we loot.
Got it.
okay.
Hmm.
Also, if we find any axes, like, fireman axes or wood chopping axes or anything like that, dibs.
I
Sounds
call dibs on the power tools. I know that they might have at least a chainsaw or something lying around there.
Oh, there's a chainsaw. I need that too. Unless you're going to be going to the woods and chopping up wood when we need to go on missions.
I mean, I've used my dad's chainsaw before the Horde, like way back in the early days, and he showed me how to use it safely. So I know how to use a chainsaw. If that's what you're asking, Chad. I remember I'm a Boy Scout. I know how to chop wood. I know how to saw it.
Oh, cool. That means we both can get wood easier.
Okay, the place where the trucks or the loading dock comes in is right behind the garden center, or at least it is on mine. Huh, I had to go and look it up.
So yeah,
Chad is also looking out for other vehicles that we can potentially hotwire and bring back with us. Because just having the bus setup is definitely like the first time Chad's made the engine setup. But in theory, if Chad has enough time and materials, he can do that to maybe maybe like a pickup truck or maybe a normal car.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
In theory, that's possible.
Right.
In practice, we don't know.
Doug is
All right.
still on the bus moving.
There is another spot where you can get it is called the lumber yard. You could also get free air. Who knew? I've never been on that particular. I've never been
Tires.
on that particular side of Lowe's.
Like filling up tires. I will state we need concrete mix, like cement. We need a cement
Yeah,
mix. We need
that would be
pry
inside.
bar. We
Yeah,
need
that would be-
pry bars. We need a ton of wood, a ton of nails, a ton of screws. Basically, a ton of building supplies.
Yeah, most of that will be inside Lowe's.
And I will also state we are probably not going to raid this entire store in one trip.
No, you're not.
No.
This is probably going to be a multi-trip thing. Like we go there, we go home, we unload, we go back out, we do it again.
Right.
Got it.
Maybe have like one or two person dedicated to loading, 1 and 2 people at the lumber yard making sure it stays secure.
Got it.
And since I'm kind of not prepared for this because I just had to go and look up what is at my
Well-
Lowe's.
Well, how about this? Let us call session here
Okay.
because you're not ready.
Multi-part episode.
Oh well, this is always going to be a multi-part episode. I already knew that one, dear heart.
Yeah.
And then we can just come back later, you know?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So let's do it next time on Shadows of Remnants.
Mm-hmm.
We break into the Home Depot. And
Well, actually, what we'll do is you drive up to the Home Depot, and from there we will see what you could find.
thanks for joining us, ladies and gentlemen, on Shadows of Remnants. I know we're cutting a little bit short right now, but our ZM was not prepared with the Horde at the location, so we're going to have to hire more extras, apparently. I'm PAKNUSA, aka RT Studios, your production survivalist, Douglas White, aka Doug White. It is brand new leather jacket. Yes. This is a costume for the show that I bought a couple months ago. It's also part of the costume for the old Yu-Gi-Oh game, but we won't talk about that.
I mean,
I'm
it's
gonna
better
pass it
than
over
your
to-
it's better than your Star Wars costume. Not gonna lie.
Hush you. I was thinking
Please.
about wearing that under this. But regardless, I'm gonna pass it down to our resident newest player. Go ahead, Ash.
Hi, I'm Evil Kent. I play Ash, who's another nerd, because you can never have too many nerds.
Not in one
And,
place.
yeah.
All right.
I guess I'll pass it over to the dump truck.
Hello, everybody. Chad Dump Truck. How everybody doing? I had kind of a bad day today. Not gonna lie, really wasn't Pog.
Really wasn't Pog?
Yeah, it really wasn't.
Douglas just looks over at you. That's the first time I've ever heard you say that, Chad.
Yeah, I got a mild concussion from the zombie kick earlier.
Yeah, just
Well,
Unfortunate.
maybe once we go to Diade, I will see what I can find in supplies after we clear it.
Anyway, yeah, no, this is your boy Downhill Tabletops, and I am about to get ready for my own personal stream. I stream every Wednesday and every other Saturday, running either on Wednesdays Fable the White Rabbits, a D&D anime-inspired campaign, or Pokemon Destiny Souls, a Pokemon-inspired tabletop series. And later tonight, with our lovely Zombie Master, I will be hosting a game on my Twitch channel, known as Fallout Big Apple. I hope to see all you there, and I'm going to pass this over to Virginia.
What? Oh, hi.
Hi.
Hi, I am Katie Wynn. I am nowhere to be found so far, but
You're nowhere to be found, huh?
yes, I don't exist. I am a figment. I played the chief negotiator, Virginia Romero, and rah rah sis boom ba.
Sorry. And I am your wonderful, wonderful zombie master, Trisha Welsh. I stream every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I am a variety streamer. I stream a whole variety worth of games. And on this one, I DM, as you can see, the zombie game. And next week, we're doing something with finality, if I'm understanding correctly.
Yes. Next time on RTE Studios. Join us back in the parks as 5 years have passed, and this time things have changed, and not for the better. Join us.
What?
I
A little bit of
happen to think
a little bit of soul searching with RTE Studios season 3, final season of the series, for now at least. Heroes Core and Heroes Core Worlds of Adventures Blue Dawn Horizons. Yes, folks, we are moving that up to schedule for next week because of a schedule change, so strap in, get excited, and don't forget to bring your capes for next week because it's going to be fun. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you next time. And remember, be empowered to play, and always keep an eye on your extras. Bye!
Bye.
See ya.
You're the battery that keeps me awake. Reload under your control before I break. Killing frustration, had to do it all to survive the nightfall. When you fight against the time and you're about to lose your mind, it's easy to cross the line. There's no answer as to why when you look death in the eye. Either you live or you die. You live or you die. You live or you die. You're killing me, you're killing me, you're killing me. Can't have enough, you're killing me, you're killing me, you're killing me. Can't have enough, you're killing me, you're killing me, you're killing me. When you fight against the time and you're about to lose your mind, it's easy to cross the line. There's no answer as to why when you look death in the eye. Either you live or you die. You live or you die. You live or you die. Live or you die.
Fans can't get enough of our most heroic subscriber offer ever.
I'm looking around, what's going on? One minute out there, the next you're gone, gone, on. I thought we had it all together again, but you left me stranded, think I'm going insane. I'm thinking about all the times we're having it all and you were mine. I'm running out of chances.
RDE Studios, Heroes Club.
With tons of heroic advantages for joining, like member-only chat rooms, special discounts on merchandise, early access to events and shows, plus tons of exclusive member extras that are always included. Private MVP screenings, ad-free viewing during all our live broadcasts, exclusive member-only cast meet and greets, and tons more.
I'll let you slide to the next. I thought we had it all together again, but you left me stranded. Tell me into your hands. I'm looking around, what's going on? One minute you're there, the next you're gone, gone. I'm running out of chances. I want you back again, but you left me stranded. Think I'm going insane.
If you're not a member, join today. Ask a moderator in chat before, during, or after our show about how you can join this exclusive fan club.
Fooled by all the things inside, couldn't see what's in front of me. Stranded here in a strange delight. I wasn't right. Fool.
RTE Studios, the only place where heroes are born, and the only place where everyone is always empowered to play. RTE Studios. Heroes Club. Join today.